We're live. Hi, everybody. How are you today? What is it? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. Good to see you. I hope you're holding up okay. The weather's kind of nice here in the Northeast. It's cool-ish, although it gets to the mid 80s and then it gets warm. But at least it's not sweltering hot, which I can't take. Let's see who's here. Elizabeth Knight, Robert Moose, Deborah Garfinkel. Hi, everybody. Marianne Saxel. Good to see everybody. I'm going to wait a little bit until more people come, then I'll start drawing. I have an idea today. Um, Internet connection is unstable. Oof. I'm assuming I'm on Wi-Fi. I hope it doesn't become a problem. Uh, I can check. I don't know. I hate to go away from this page and check and then lose you guys. So, see who else is here. Mark Malone, hi. Janet Morse, hi. Anchorage. I've been to Anchorage briefly. My best friend from high school got married in Cordova, Alaska, right on the coast. Aaron Pettit, Andrea M. Hi, everybody. Well, it's been an interesting week so far again. Well, you're welcome, Inez. I do something a little different today. I have an idea for a drawing to submit to the New Yorker. And the caption as I think about it, this is a case where I'm thinking about politics. I'm taking this off, taking this off of the paper. It's just simple drawing paper, nothing fancy. I'm just going to do some sketches today. And then maybe I'll have a cartoon to submit to the New Yorker tomorrow morning for the Daily. But I'm just going to show you how I might go about thinking about this drawing and what it might be. So I was thinking about politics, as I tend to do. I do this paper too. And I thought about the election last night and looking at the newspaper. The primary election in Michigan, which is a big one, that was between two Democrats. I wrote about it yesterday. Maybe you read it. The Democratic primary between a progressive and a uh, centrist Democrat or a moderate Democrat. I don't know how she identifies herself. El Said versus Stevens. And everybody predicted El Said would win. And not because Michigan is blue state, it's not, it's purple. But they were thinking that he might win because of a certain population in Michigan that might go for him. And in fact, he did win. It was very close, 48.48% to 47.51. So very close. So it's not, it's not a big win for him, but it's a win. So he's going to be the nominee to go up against the Republican for the Senate seat. And if he wins, it will help the Democrats get a majority in the Senate. We may not get that. I say we because I am a Democrat. I've always been independent all my life, but I became a Democrat when I wanted to vote for Hillary Clinton in the primaries here in New York. Couldn't do so unless you're a Democrat. But anyway, so El Said has won, and it got me to thinking about the Democratic Party and all the recent things that have been going on in the Democratic Party. All the I'm going to say infighting. I don't know if it's really fighting, but it's just major discussions. So let's put it that way. I think it probably is fighting on the ground floor. It's really a lot of bickering about what the party is supposed to be. And then I thought of all these terms that are used for Democrats over the years that I've been a Democrat. So over the years that I've been observing politics, I haven't been a Democrat that long. So, but I always vote Democrat. I just didn't want to join the party when I frustration to vote. So anyway, enough about me. So there's all these words, and I got to thinking maybe there's a drawing in there, a cartoon in there, and I'll write the words down. I'll turn this around. You can watch me draw. Um, let's see. Um, all these words. I mean, the GOP now has, as far as I know, only just a few words to describe itself: MAGA or Republican. uh, it's gone now. Why aren't you sticking? It's supposed to stick. There we go. All these Democrats have a lot of terms that are being applied to them, and this is not working. And I apologize. So we've got. Should I use a pen or the pencil? Maybe I'll just use this other pencil first, just to write the words down for you. So we've got liberal, which when I was young, that was a very bad word. Um, People didn't like to be called. This is not. You're not be able to see this. Liberal, uh, progressive. Be interesting to do a timeline to see when these words start being used. Sometimes they've been used as a weapon towards the this group. Liberals been used as by the Republicans as a negative thing for a year. Woke is also code for liberal, progressive. Now we're talking about socialists. Um, Democratic socialists. What else was I thinking? Well, then there's communists, which Trump likes to throw on, but I'm not going to put that in there because that's just a word he uses to provoke and to inflame. What else? I think that's all I was thinking of. Democrats, socialist, progressive, liberal. Maybe I'll think of another thing soon. I think I had something else. Anybody have any ideas? What's another one that I've missed? Let's see if I can see your mentions. Uh, well, liberal, progressive, socialist, democratic, socialist. Anyway, so I thought, okay, so somebody could be using these words, saying, I can't decide what I'm going to be, or he can't decide what he wants to be, or he doesn't know how to name himself, or something like that. And there's several ways you can do that. My mind first goes to, a person on a psychiatrist's couch. I'm sorry, this is tilted. I can make it better. Still not tightening. Oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. You think you get these things working right, and then they don't work. So you could draw person on a psychiatrist's couch, and he's worried, right? And you got the psychiatrist who shouldn't have a face like that because she's see. Yeah. Psychiatrist should be not show any emotion. Uh, and so he's saying something to the effect of, "I don't know what I am." And this is how I might come up with a cartoon because I'm not there yet, but I think I have a seed of an idea that might be there. So this is one way to do it. Put them in a shrink's office. I don't know who I am, and then put the words in there. That's one way to go. Another way to go would be to put, which is something I often like to do, is make it um, two children playing. I've used this meme many times. Is it a meme? I've used this scenario. I've used this uh, situation many times. So the little girls, I'm going to make them both girls. Why not? Are playing on the floor, and I don't know what she's going to be. Should I make her holding a doll or make her holding a truck? I'm going to make her holding a truck just because I can. Um, and she's talking to her friend. Can you see okay? Ooh, I don't want the friend looking immediately so it's whether you turn the friend's head away or you have the friend looking at her, and I think I'm gonna have her looking away because she's just hearing this thing her friend's saying. She's not it's a quick sentence, so she's probably, hasn't fully taken it in yet and turned towards her friend. I think after this scene, after she says what she does, this little girl will turn to her. These are things that you think about. And she will be holding a doll just because this places them in a certain age. Of course, they have bodies to tell you what age they are. Um, how is she gonna be sitting cross-legged? Okay, so it's another case where the little girls could be they're in one of their one of the girls' bedrooms, um, playing with toys. And put a door here, but I don't know why. Put another toy here. What could I put here? Little stuffed horse. This doesn't look like a horse. This looks like a dog. Little stuffed dog. And I will redraw this before I submit it. But anyway, that looks that looks like it could be live, not stuffed. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just drawing quickly so you see. So she could be saying to her friend, "I can't decide what I want to be. Want to be when I grow up." And some of you, if you know my work, will know that I did one like this before, and it's the girl saying, "I can't decide what I want to be when I grow up, a good girl or slut." I've also done one where she says, "When are you going to lose your self esteem?" So this is a nice little way to come up with or to put that idea into a setting. And there's probably a lot more. I just haven't thought of them yet. Try to push yourself out of the usual scenarios. Uh, Hi, Michael Maslin. Who else is here? Sandra Goldberg, Susan M, MJ Cook, Karen Silas, Kevin Kozad. Nice to see you guys. And another way, let's see, what's the other way? Let's shrink. Oh, just so two women it could be any gender, are talking at the kitchen table, uh, having a glass of wine. If anybody has another way, another situation I could put this in, this whole concept, and maybe it's not even a good concept. We'll see. When I finally finish it, I may not. I may think like this is not going to work. Uh, but this is what you do. You try. So she should be looking a little bit over there because I know what I'm going to draw. Uh, they're sitting at the kitchen counter, like an island, kitchen island, having a glass of wine. And over here, sometimes kitchens have they're split and they have like a there's a kitchen over here, and then there's the uh, sort of a living room couchy kind of area over here. And I think I'm gonna have them facing that way. So then I draw the person she's talking about over here. Uh, I'm gonna give him a ponytail. It doesn't. It looks like he has a big earring. I don't want to do that. And they're talking about him, and she's not really worried about him. She's maybe a little bit annoyed at him. I don't have that yet on her face, but he's like, uh, put a lamp here. She's saying something like, he he can't decide whether he is a dot 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 dot. So I'm not going to write that in there. And then you may have it. So you don't want him looking at anything. So I'm going to put another chair here because you don't want people to think he's looking at something. He's just thinking. Trying to make him look like he's thinking. I should put his. That's what I should do. Put his hand up to his mouth. Uh, I once did a drawing in the '80s where the woman was making fun of the man, and he had a ponytail, and it had nothing to do with the ponytail, but he had a ponytail, and somebody looked up and they thought that she was a woman, or he was a woman because he had a ponytail. So you got to be careful. People might not understand what you're drawing. So that's what I was thinking. Those three scenarios. Anybody have any other thoughts? How long I've been talking? I don't have any idea. Uh, you could also take it and I don't know if there's anything here, but if you have a seed of an idea, and I just plugged it into three scenarios that I'd use frequently. So what you might want to try to do is plug it into a scenario that is something you don't use very often. Somebody driving. I hate driving. I hate drawing cars driving somewhere. But you could have a car. You're going to laugh at this because I don't. I know Michael Maslin, my husband, who's watching. He's going to think this is really funny because he draws these kinds of scenes like effortlessly, and I'm like, so uh, the car, and I probably should make the people more visible. I'm actually drawing it through watching it through the phone, like which is what you're seeing. Um, oh, you don't have to see the people that much because the signs would be, all the different signs, liberal, uh, actually, I'm not doing it right. That way, um, socialist this way, you know, um, what was the other one? Progressive this way, you know, that kind of idea. And that would be s- is a road, literal fork in the road. So that kind of thing. And then this could lead you to other ways of thinking about it. I think I've run out of my paper. You could also make animals doing things like, I don't know, a dog talking about this somehow, but I don't know, a cat talking to a dog. It it doesn't seem to me that that would work at all. Or, another animal talking to another animal about this. I just don't think it'll work. Um, unless you have unless you think about animals in political terms or animals. As I'm drawing this, like I think this cat's looks worried, so she's maybe thinking about her owner who is turning socialist and she's worried, or stuff like that. That's how you think. Um, I've done a lot of cartoons. I did one for the New Yorker that was a woman, a man coming into the kitchen and he's saying to his wife, "Guess what? I'm back to being a liberal again." So uh, it's a way to comment on politics. What else? Am I done drawing? Do you guys want to see any more? Uh, venture capital. What about venture capital? Somebody said venture capital. Name tags at a conference. That's interesting. Capitalists. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. You're talking about names for Democrats. Um, Michael Bacon. Hello. Workers at the union discussing politics. It's more literal. We're looking for something funny, looking for a twist, something that will be take what the seed of the idea I have and make it funny. Um, what do you say of The Departed? Uh, Such a treat to see you draw and contemplate the situations you place in your characters. Much appreciated. Thank you, Melissa. Um, I was going to use this wonderful pencil, but I found no occasion to use it. Look at this great little retractable pencil. Two birds talking. And make birds up. Chickens. That's not a chicken. Uh, as I'm drawing these two, I'm thinking about how um, birds in particular, not a lot of species, but birds in particular, they have different markings for depending on whether they're male or female, and it makes me think there could be something in that with the political jargon. That's how a cartoonist brain shifts around and moves and plays with stuff and draws and then thinks of something else. And anyway, so I guess I'll turn this around. I'm gonna turn down the light on it. It's very bright. I have this really fun device, but it's not been working particularly well. Oh, okay. Didn't I'm when I'm off of this thing, I'm gonna fool around with this device because I clearly don't have it right. Oh, don't haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna hold this. Um, so I hope you're having a good Wednesday so far. Many of you in the California are just starting your day, and if you're in Europe, you're winding down your day. Maybe you're having a glass of wine. But it's great to see you guys. Hang in there. Um, I didn't see anything else in the news I really wanted to talk about today on this live, but I think joining from the Netherlands. Hi, Lowe's. But I think just one topic was fine for today. Other days I will cover the news uh, in a couple of points. I tend to wonder which road takes you over a cliff. Oh, that's right. We're already there. Yeah, yeah. I'm reading some comments. Um, all right. Well, I guess that's it for today. I will see you another time. I'm going to try to do these every week. I've said that before, but I really will try this time. I just wasn't sure if you guys enjoyed this or not, and if it's a nice little uh, diversion from what I do normally on seeing things. And I really appreciate you being here. Really appreciate you subscribing to seeing things, and it really helps me stay motivated uh, in reporting the news and talking about the news and drawing the news and sharing my weird things that I try, like photographs. Well, they're not weird, but my experimental photographs and videos with you guys because it's Substack is a place to experiment, and I really like that. So have a good Wednesday. Have a good rest of your week. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Not live, but I'll see you tomorrow. And I think you guys are great. Thank you for being here.